Hey guys, what's going on? Steve Araujo here with the Bass Hang, and I'm very excited to bring you another bass review. So this time, super excited to bring you guys the Olinto P Bass. This is an amazing, amazing instrument. It is basically a 1963 Fender Precision, built in New York by Master Luthier Hino. And if you want to do some research, you'll see that Moss is one of the premier luthiers, legendary luthiers that's built for just about everybody. He took a 1963 P Bass, took it apart, and basically kind of reverse engineered this bass. Took all of the measurements and everything, and it's basically the Olinto P Bass is a 1963 P Bass. It feels like it. It's pretty amazing. So this one in particular has a nice kind of a heavy Relic Job, and as you can see here, they used to do a lot of overspraying, so they would have a body like this that was originally tobacco sunburst or sunburst, and they would say, hey, I need a white one, so they would paint over it. So that's kind of what this mimics. So this was kind of a sunburst finished that was oversprayed with white and then reliced. So as you can see here, it's got some scratches, dings, dents and everything, and almost you can kind of see through the paint a little bit. You can see that sunburst finish. So they did a really nice relicing job. Not just only the wood, but the neck plate right here is reliced. The bridge is a Fender reliced bridge. The P Bass covers, you know, the screws, they look a little bit worn, the thumb rest, everything. It's just really, really nice. The neck has some indentations, kind of, you know, stuff that would happen on gigs. The headstock does too. The machine heads or the tuning machines are Hipshot, but they're the reverse style, so exactly, you know, very period specific to a 1963 P Bass. A couple of other things. Bodywood is Alder. At least that's what I'm told from the research. It's an Alder body, Rosewood fretboard, and a maple neck. So there you go. Pretty amazing. So basically the other thing I wanted to mention is that the playing examples that I recorded before, I used my Ventura, my A-Designs Ventura, which is a very, very clean DI and a very clean preamp. It has no tubes. But for this, while I'm kind of demoing the bass, I am going to be using my REDDI, because basically the P Bass, you know, back in the day, back in the James Jamerson, you know, days, they would use an Ampeg B15, had tubes. So basically I wanted to just demo it going through a REDDI also. The other thing I will say, this has labella flat wounds on it that are pretty worn in. They're very nice and dead sounding. The pickup is a Hino pickup, very much a 63 Fender P Bass pickup. You just have a volume and a tone, that's it, volume and tone control. So let's hear it with the volume and tone all the way up. I'll play a couple of bass lines. So that was tone all the way up. Here is tone all the way down. And then let's go tone halfway. Had to play a classic Jamerson line. So as you can hear, there's a lot of tonal variation that you can get, but it still has that old school. And that was tone all the way wide open. So it still has that really old school tone with the tone all the way open. So here's the tone halfway, about 50%. And here's tone all the way off. So let's play something kind of 16th notish. That was tone all the way up. Here's tone all the way down. Here's tone at 50%. Let me find it. So very, very convincingly 60s, early 60s P Bass. I really like it. It has a thumb rest, so for slapping, it's kind of a little tough to pop, but you can still do some thumb slapping. Here's tone all the way up. Tone down. And tone at 50%. Little key change, but that's that old car wash, right? Or it's in D. So a very, very fun bass. I really dig it, man. It's very reminiscent of an old vintage early 60s P Bass. So I hope you dig it. So again, those examples were recorded through my A-Designs REDDI, which is a tube DI. So hopefully that gave you a little bit of that growly B15-ish kind of vibe. The other examples were recorded with my A-Designs Ventura, so a little bit cleaner sound. So you'll get an idea of what they both sound like. So I hope you enjoyed it. That was the Olinto P Bass, P-style bass, made by Hino. All right, guys, thanks. I hope you enjoyed it. See ya. Bye.